Are you struggling to conceive? You have options, and at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group, we'll make sure you have the guidance and support you need. PREG is known for individualized fertility care that's unique to every patient. We take the time to provide a reassuring and empowering experience because we believe that you deserve nothing less. Let us help you on your journey to parenthood. Visit us at pregonline.com to learn more. Get the guidance and support you need at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group.
This is Converse with Us with Chris Donovan and Evelyn and
Welcome to another edition of Converse with Us. Hey, hey, hey,
why are you singing it?
Hey. I don't know. It just felt like a sing-songy kind of day.
Well, happy Tuesday?
It's Wednesday.
Oh, I'm so off.
It's Wednesday.
It's been
I
a
mean,
crazy
by the
week.
time you're listening, it could be Thursday or Friday or
Well,
whenever, at your leisure. Whenever you do. It could be the year 2025.
Yeah, it could be. When
When
flying
some-
cars are in and
Hoverboards are really a thing, and they're not like the ones that
yeah.
are fake.
And
that-
Joy Fatone's president.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah,
That's going to happen.
definitely.
Well, then it would have to be 2020. Oh, yeah, 2025.
Welcome to Converse with Us. This is my wife, Evelyn and Chris, who's beautiful and lovely.
Oh, thanks, babe. This is my wonderful husband, Christopher Donovan. He is amazing at everything, most everything,
Okay,
except for
nice.
hiking hills. The one thing he's not good at. So
Which
this
is not far-fetched.
This is the episode after. So last week we were talking about how next week we got to talk about what happened after
Survivalists.
we finally get to show the episode of Survivalists that we appeared on. And so this is that episode. We're here. We're officially able to speak. The NDA has warned. No, I don't know.
Yeah, the NDA is off.
It's
NDA is off now.
We had to wait until it aired, and it did last night. And it was really cool. It was very,
a
very
great
cool.
show.
But generally we start this show because we talk about food and eating and Converse eating.
Yes.
And so let's talk about the food first from Survivalist.
Yes. What
And
did
then
we
we'll get
have?
in at the end. We'll not the end, but in a few minutes, we'll get into the actual, like, the whole process of what happened on that episode that they didn't show you and the things that we wish they had, but they, or whatever.
Yeah.
Our review of us.
Exactly. So are we going to talk about the food you ate in the challenge, or are we going to talk about the food we ate for real?
Okay, well, let's talk about the food we ate for real to
Okay.
survive.
Which I don't know the exact name of it.
It's REI's.
Name of it. I don't even think those are words that belong together.
It's okay.
I don't know the name of it, but like a southwestern skillet or something. It was like the bagged food you put the water in dehydrated.
Okay, so it's first of all,
Correct.
let's
It's
talk about what it is.
dehydrated
It's
food, yeah.
dehydrated food. So, as if you watched the episode, then you saw when we had to go into the general store, we had to grab our food and we had to ration it properly and know exactly. Okay, on this day we'll eat these foods. On this day we'll eat these foods, and on this day we'll eat these.
And for snacks, okay, how many snack bars do we have? Okay, that'll be our lunch. Then
Yeah,
we'll have
that
for
could
snack,
be
or we could have two snacks.
Energy bars or whatever the situation
Yeah.
is going to be.
One thing that we did have to make very clear to the children before we went to the store was, I'm not carrying canned food.
Right, that was a big no-no.
Yeah, because
so,
I think it was maybe Cassie or Julian that each of them said, "Oh my god, I think I saw soup or something at Campbell's," and I'm like, no, you are not grabbing anything that's in metal.
no, please don't make that happen. That would be terrible.
Don't make it heavier." But
we already were heavy enough.
But yeah, we had the bagged food. It was
Okay, so
dehydrated.
it was really cool because this is something I'd never eaten before. Didn't know what it was going to taste like. Kind of think of like astronaut food, basically. It's very
basically.
light. And you add boiling water to it to a certain line,
Mm-hmm.
and you roll it back up, and you let it sit for like 10 minutes or whatever
Yep.
until it fully
I guess
hydrates.
undehydrated.
Yeah, hydrates.
Undehydrated is
really?
better.
Undehydrated?
It undehydrates.
It undehydrates. It sounds like undies. It undies hydrates. Gross. So it hydrates and you can eat it, and with a fork and spoon or whatever you want to do. So some of them were pretty damn good. I'm going to tell you, like, you think those foods are not good. They're actually pretty damn good. There was one I was like, but most of them were good.
The one you didn't like was spicy, and that's
why
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Julian and I, Cassie and I had chicken Alfredo, and Julian and I had the Southwestern skillets.
That's what it was. And the skillets were for breakfast.
They were good too, but they were spicy. But Julian and I could handle it. It was good.
It was good.
That was the best one, and it was the last day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked all the pasta ones, obviously. Pasta's easy to do.
It's dehydrated. Yeah, it's already dehydrated when it's made.
Yeah, so then adding water is like, just add water. It was good.
Yeah.
And it tastes super yummy. And the egg stuff was really good.
Yeah, the consistency was a little different because we didn't have a certain timer to make sure the
And
water
it's-
was in there long enough or the water was hot enough. But
And that's the other thing. So you have to boil your water, right, while you're there. Well, you only have a tiny little what is it, like a sterno? What is it?
yeah, a little baby sterno basically, but it's a butane light.
Okay,
yeah,
butane.
So it burns like butane, but it's a sterno size.
So it's that, and then you attach this little, basically
A
burner with a little. It has.
It's a burner, but it's a burner that's like an upside down tripod.
Yeah, like a burner with a okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like 3 legs sticking out there, a little bit wider and hold it, but it's like minimal metal.
And so what you do is you put this little cup on there. That's
Which is super freaking
which
small.
is tiny, and you boil your water, and you're like, can I boil more water than this at once? But nope, you got to wait
Yep.
every single time.
Yep. So then the kids ate first.
Of course, then I just kept boiling water for hours.
While I put the tents up.
For hours and
and went and got water.
And remember, we're getting water from a creek that's ice cold.
Yes,
because snow was falling and there was snowpack still up there where we were at. But anyway, it was good. It was pretty tasty. What I would say is I would love to actually, if we go back, because we're going to at some point.
Go back.
I would take that food again.
I would take it
with
I
a
want to go
bigger burner.
I want to go to Bass. I'm not carrying a bigger burner. You get over that.
We got to do something to boil
what
faster.
Are we gonna get? A llama.
Well, that if we get a llama, then
carry whatever we
I want
want.
an alpaca.
Alpaca. No, but I want to go to Bass Pro right now and just buy like 2 and just eat them.
And just eat them.
Yeah.
Just to eat them like what were we thinking? You know what we should have done?
What?
We should have went and got a bunch of them and
ate
served
them?
it for dinner while we did a viewing party with our family.
Yeah.
That would have been so funny. What were we
quitters.
thinking? Well, that's obvious. So obvious. All right, let's get into our right now.
Right now.
All right, my parents are in town.
That's a fun right now.
It is. They're sitting over there talking right now.
Right now.
Oh my gosh, you're so corny.
You said it.
You said it too.
I jinxed. Pinch a poke, kill me a Coke.
What kind? Diet? 0?
Obviously. Just take out that. What is it?
Sugar?
Aspartame or aspartame?
What'd you call me?
An aspartame.
Okay, so my parents
what
are
is
in
it?
town.
What's the stuff in the Diet Coke? Okay, anyway.
Don't drink it. I did go. I went up to Washington for like literally 3 days. It was a quick turnaround trip to hang out with the boys and then come back with some equipment. By equipment, I mean furniture and old stuff that my mom and dad still have in boxes.
Well, it was stuff that's from your grandparents that we've never had in our house, and very cool stuff.
And I got my dad's record collection, which makes me very happy.
Oh yeah, that was fun. My brother went crazy when he saw that.
It was funner.
It was way funner. And then you brought a beautiful grandfather clock.
See, now I can't. It's
Grandparent clock.
It's an old clock.
You know the big ones with the things that go dong, dong,
dong, ding dong. I would have said ding dong first.
It chimes every 15 minutes. We've understood, and every hour it goes. Ding,
it goes how many?
Ding, ding. So,
but we've also been told that once it goes through a cycle, which probably will last a couple of days,
we're gonna unplug it.
We're probably
unplug it.
Unplug it.
You can unplug it.
Plug in a grandbrother clock or whatever.
A granddaddy clock.
Granddaddy. That sounds dirty.
Hey, granddaddy.
Yeah, so we got all that stuff. My parents drove down with me. And we drove a trailer and thought we had room for the most part, but we packed it full.
Yeah, you guys are crazy. Plus, our nephews, they show pigs, and
that's the main. Yeah,
the main reason to drive back, because he flew up and drove back.
Correct.
Was to drive back our pig, and it's not for the record, it's not a live pig.
Yeah, no, they show pigs and then they get slaughtered and then we eat them. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I apologize if you don't like that.
It's the circle of life.
But it's super yummy.
Oh God, they taste so good.
And it's actually really cost effective. Even flying up there and driving back and paying the price I paid, it's cost effective.
Oh,
for the
yeah.
price in the stores.
Yeah,
So
and
it
we're
works
splitting
great.
it with my parents and my brother, and it's lots. It's so much. Our whole freezer is full. We cannot put anything else in that freezer.
Yeah, we can't even order ice cream; it would melt.
No, absolutely, because there's no way to put anything right now in the freezer.
So that
But
was
it's good.
that was my last few things for right now. I know. What's yours?
Yes, my right now is your family being here. Also the because that is it. But also while you were gone,
Yeah. What did you do?
I did a lot around this house.
What's his name?
You didn't know a lot around this house.
Yeah, he sounds hideous.
Well, he's a girl. I did, or he's a house actually, because I painted our bathrooms.
Yes.
I painted baseboards. I even got something color matched. I sent the kids over to go get something color matched so we can have the right color on our wall, and fixed some stuff and deep cleaned the microwave.
Oh God, how'd the hazmat suit work out for you on that one?
Tough.
Yeah, did you put the mask on and everything?
But I found that if you put vinegar and water in the microwave for 5 minutes, the stuff comes off pretty easy. That's in the microwave.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, you put vinegar. Dude, YouTube is amazing. You put vinegar and water in a bowl, okay? And you put it in the microwave for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Opened up and everything.
So it's like...
And it basically steams the whole microwave with vinegar. And it is easy to clean.
Does it smell horrible?
It doesn't. You didn't smell it at all.
Really?
And then I kept using that same water mix on other things, like on the stove and everything. I was like, oh, this is genius. I love this.
Is that why my black shoes are white now?
Oh, yeah. I did that. I did those too.
Thanks. I appreciate that. It was white vinegar, right?
Yes, it was. I was like, he needs white shoes.
Yeah, the house looks great.
It was good. We are going to have some stuff done, so I want to make sure we have our house like in order.
Well,
and
my parents were on their way.
Then your parents were coming, and I was like, they're going to think I'm a slob if I don't clean this place.
You're like, oh my God, I got to stop hoarding and I got to clean my toilet. My in-laws are coming.
They're coming, and I need to make sure the toilets are ready for them.
So,
and the showers and everything. We clean. Oh, we deep clean those showers. They were long overdue. It's just so many things. This house is old, and so it was one way before we even got here. So
exactly.
it's a lot to do. But anyway, so I conquered a lot in the 4 days that you were gone.
I did too. I conquered a lot of miles.
Like you did.
A lot of miles.
And you probably drank a lot, didn't you?
A lot of beers too. A lot of beers, a lot of miles. A lot of beers. A lot of miles. I'm only on my second or third beer today.
Beers and miles.
Beers and miles. Not at the same time.
Oh,
unless
man.
I was in the back seat. Don't talk about that. Never mind. Keep going.
Chris.
What'd I forget?
That's a great name of a podcast.
Beers and miles? That kind of promotes drinking and driving.
Except we don't want you to drink or drive. I didn't mean it like that.
But it would be like beers.
Like driving someplace to try new beers.
It would be like
road trip.
Miles, beers, and bars or something. Like
Okay,
you're traveling.
you mean like dives?
Dives, diners, and drive-ins?
Yeah, is that what you're playing off of?
Nah, let's do like not coming up with anything.
No,
good.
okay. This is just we're just gonna move forward from here.
All right, so my parents are in town, but the good thing about them being here is they got to see the episode with Survivalists with us that we had on BYUtv last night.
Yes, that was a lot of fun. My parents came by too, and my dad surprised us and took the day off to come and join us. And we kept it very safe, but it was really fun.
Yeah,
it
my
was
parents
really
were here,
fun.
your parents were here, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah,
we ordered a bunch of pizza, which was the wrong thing to do. Apparently, we figured that out earlier in this episode.
Oh my God!
But it was fun to have them here for the episode, and now let's talk about it. Okay. So, what do you want to start with?
Let's start with. I don't even know where to begin.
Well, we're not from Riverdale.
That's needs to be said.
Okay.
So Colin O'Brady, this man who is the host, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, he's dope.
And you may have heard of his name. He's kind of famous. He introduces as the Loudon Sluggers from Riverdale. My phone blew up. My messages, my Instagram, everything was Riverdale, huh? I was like, well, yeah, we're like on the show, like CW.
Oh
we're on Riverdale. We're like
that
Jughead.
was the first thing that came up, right?
That was the first thing. And you know what's funny is I didn't even notice it right away.
I didn't either. But then
until
again,
I started getting the messages.
We were so... I don't want to say nervous, but
I was nervous.
Aiden and Cassie and Julene were a little nervous. And
on edge.
You were a little nervous.
I was
Cassie
totally on nervous.
And I was a little nervous, but not really, because you guys handled all that for me. But I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I didn't hear it the first time, but then as they introduced us, they had us say it, and we're like, we're the Loudon Sluggers from Riverside.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, that was obviously they just wrote it wrong.
Within like a minute.
Yeah, like right after they said Riverdale, we say Riverside. Yeah. So it was fine. But anyway, that was kind of funny.
That was hilarious.
That was pretty funny. Other big takeaway is I don't remember being that size.
You mean like weight?
Yeah.
Because you lost 25 pounds? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't think you were heavy.
I just looked at myself on that thing. Like, you're judgmental of yourself no matter what.
And the TV, what's it at? Like 400 pounds?
Oh, easy.
Okay.
I mean, because I was easily 400 pounds. 450 pounds. I don't remember looking like that. And it's a trip to me, like, I went on the show knowing I was out of shape. I mean, there was that was a thing.
That was obvious from the show, and not just you.
No, I know we all struggled.
You at least, didn't struggle till later on. I struggled right away.
I struggled that first day too, but it was interesting to like go through but seeing yourself on TV is just another world. And so a big takeaway from a lot of people our friends that are close enough to tell me such.
Only a couple people mentioned it.
But they said it like,
why were you so fat?
No, they didn't say that.
What they said? Hey, Evelyn.
They didn't say that.
Hey, fat ass, get over here.
Hey, fatty, what happened?
Yeah.
Dude, in July you were that fat?
Really?
They didn't say that.
I guess it was COVID season and you had to go to the beach, so you had an excuse, but lose some weight.
I know, jeez, lady. No, they were just like, I don't remember you looking like that.
I remember you looking like that, but I remember not. I never. Well,
their thought to them was on TV it looked different than what they've seen in real life, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, and people were like, I've seen you in that shirt. You don't look like that in that shirt, and I was cracking up. I'm like, well, it is what it is, and it looks
great.
Well, thanks, sweetheart. But in my mind, when we came back from Idaho, that kicked my ass, and that was my rock. In my mind, that was my rock bottom. You know what I mean? And it made me turn everything around, and I had a trainer, and I to this day, and I eat better, but I never really ate bad, but it was always just drinking,
French fries,
drinking and French fries.
Okay, yeah,
a little mixture of booze and a little mixture of French fries.
That sounds like a bad smoothie.
Booze and French fries. That's the podcast I want.
Booze and French fries. Okay, we'll work on that.
I know. I do not want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. I'm just teasing.
Okay.
But anyway, that was the other takeaway. And the third takeaway, which is the most important takeaway, was I really, really liked how they made our family look.
Yeah. We looked good. We looked funny, actually. We had a lot of one-liners.
And sweet, and like we loved each other.
Yeah.
And that's how I think of us.
And I want to go back and watch the other episodes again because I want to say a lot of them were fighting.
In all of the episodes, there's an argument somewhere.
Did we have an argument?
I don't think so. They didn't even show it. I feel like they would have showed it if we had one.
Yeah.
There was only one moment where we were like, okay, everybody needs to sit for a second because we're just tired. But it was never an argument.
Yeah.
It was never okay, you're not pushing this. You're not pushing yourself. You're not this.
We saved that for the tent after we set it up.
Yeah,
and we turned off the Osmo camera,
and
which
then
was
that little handheld camera.
Yeah,
and that was when we vented to each other and we're like, "You're the worst dad ever." No, I'm just kidding. You took my walking stick and my feet, and I really wanted a walking stick.
All right. Well, with that being said, Chris, thank you for your walking sticks.
Oh my God, those are great walking sticks.
The safety guy figured out that the second day we needed a second pair of walking sticks for everyone.
Right.
So it was great. Thank you.
Yeah, those were awesome, and that was the really cool part about the show.
Yeah, let's say that. Big
behind the scenes.
Yeah, big shouts to Adam, Alec, Chris. You didn't say a name.
Josh.
You were supposed to say a name.
You almost said it.
I know.
You were Josh.
And Johnny the showrunner.
Johnny the showrunner.
They all were beyond great, and being that it was COVID, beyond making everything comfortable.
Oh yeah, very safe.
Who's the girl in the car that drove us back to the airport?
Oh, don't do that to me.
Savannah.
Don't do that to me.
I feel like an asshole, but she was awesome.
No, she was awesome.
We're going to buy a PS5 because of her.
Yeah, I think so. No, it was a really great experience. And the other thing that they didn't show on the show, I think they really did show how hard it was because everyone that we talked to was like, that looked really freaking hard.
Well, I mean, Big Al face planted at the very end.
Oh my God,
when his
I
hamstring
know.
gave out.
Okay, so let's talk about the Thompsons.
Okay.
So the other thing is that I wish they showed a little bit more was our interaction with the Thompsons.
Yes.
So,
but it is a competition show, so why would you show that?
I know, of course they wouldn't.
Yeah.
We're trying to be competitors, but the truth of the matter is we really liked that family a lot.
Nice.
A lot.
We're already friends on MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace. Shut up. Yeah, we have become. We were fast friends, and kind of a behind the scenes and behind the curtain. Can I talk about this?
Yeah.
So the first 3 days of filming were the challenges that you got to see us do.
Yeah, so the me failing at building a tent.
Which was a fun experience, Mr. You failing at a tent.
Julene doing amazing at tying knots, but that was loaded.
That was like a tie, and then everybody's
it was weird, yeah, but and then the food.
And the food challenge with Cassie, which she will never let me live down, by the way.
Which was awesome, though, because Leanne Thompson picked that snake for her son.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
I was so happy.
Yeah, that was great.
I was so happy.
It was so great. It was so cool to see somebody eat
If I was going to be in that competition,
you would have done that. I know you would have done it. And it was cute to see Cassie, like, I have to eat ginger. That's great. Like, she won't eat ginger to this day because of that situation. So anyway, those first 3 days were interesting because they were in a place very close to the hotel we were staying in. So we were staying in Ketchum, in Sun Valley, Idaho. Beautiful town.
Gorgeous.
My gosh, just beautiful.
So much history there, too.
Just the
Ernest
coolest.
Hemingway's buried there. We took pictures of his gravesite because it was so cool.
Is that weird? But it's just so cool.
No, we're fans.
It was so cool.
It's respectful. I want people to go to my gravesite that are strangers.
Go to my gravesite.
What was accent was that?
Gray Shack?
Okay, keep going.
So anyway, it was an interesting, those 3 days, it poured on us one day, so you can see when we're inside the barn.
Yeah.
We're freezing our butts off. That
was
was
also
the general store.
Yeah. So also when we were standing by on the sideline, we were huddled up with them under the Easy Up.
Right.
Easy Up one.
Yeah.
No, there was a couple of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we sit there and we talk for a while.
And we just got to know their family well and how, there's very sweet kids and they're just good people.
Yeah.
You just know good people. They were good people.
They were super
We were
nice.
really, really lucky to be on the same episode with them. And so there was no complaints. Like,
it was such a good time.
We all knew we were going to compete, but it was also kind of like, oh man, this is going to be a crazy adventure for all of us. This is going to be crazy.
Yeah, and I wrote down a few things that we could go over. One that made me happy was seeing Julene's name up there as Julene Laudenslugger.
I know.
That made me happy.
So Julene is, her last name is Irivas. It's my maiden name. So
that was cool.
That was kind of neat.
Yeah, I like that one.
That was kind of fun.
What about the way what did we say? Path of most resistance, the Laudenslugger
I said
way?
that's the Laudenslugger way. So keep in mind, my in-laws were in the room.
Totally.
And they're the Laudensluggers.
And they've been them the whole life.
And I was cracking up. They all fell out. I was busting out. I was like, oh God, either they're going to think that joke landed or not. They're going to think I was insulting. Yeah, we're going.
That was funny.
Apparently, we chose the path of most resistance.
The Laudenslugger way. Oh, another thing I wrote down was there was two scenes that I thought were funny for you, one, and me, one.
Okay, which one?
The first one was you getting on the horse.
That was the worst experience ever.
That was
that
wasn't a bad experience.
And I'm not talking about getting on the horse. I'm talking about watching myself get on the horse. That was the worst experience ever. Watching your ass get put up and hoisted on a horse when your ass is so damn big. That was a
funny.
bad experience for me. Every time I rewound it to look at it and remember what rock bottom felt like.
Silly. You're so silly. But they showed a picture of your dad.
They did. My dad was surprised about that.
Yeah. Well,
which is funny because we made him sign a waiver for it, but he was like
surprised.
He was like, "How did they get that picture?" And I was like, "We gave it to them,
you signed
Dad."
an NDA, you nerd.
And he was like, "I guess I didn't realize that was what it was for. You were just using old family photos.
Cute,
he didn't
though.
know it was going to be him and I by a horse."
And another thing that we did before we actually went and filmed or anything, we took extra pictures and some extra videos while we were in quarantine and sent it to them because all the production got pushed back for 6 or 8 months.
So that was what I was trying to get to.
Oh,
so
sorry.
No, that was okay. Again, those first 3 days we were doing competitions, and then 11 o'clock at night, we're ready. Our bags are packed. We have psyched ourselves up enough to go, we can do this. We can do this. We can do these next 3 days, guys, right? And then we get the call.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
That someone is sick, and this was on another family from another episode. But
Correct.
again, they filmed 2 episodes simultaneously. So at that point, they had said, we have to wait because we need to get her tested and we needed to get her to the ER and see if, she's got strep throat. We think it's just strep throat or something. I'm like, just strep throat. Oh, my God. Okay, that sucks. So we get 2 days in the middle of that schedule to do nothing, to just do nothing.
And we were hyped,
or do anything we wanted to, but
yeah,
it was hard because it was those 2 lull days. I felt like kind of threw us off a little bit.
It did, because we walked around and we ate. We had pizza.
don't get me wrong, we had a great time.
Yeah, it was awesome. But I also, had a beer with my lunch and
the
with
truth
my dinner.
comes out.
And I had extra time to play, so I did.
And then it showed on day 1 when he started yakking on the side of a mountain.
Not even a second day.
Day 1.
It was like day 1, first person in our family.
Down dad.
But also, I can say that when it said 7:30 a.m. us starting, it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, people. It probably wasn't that late.
It was like noon or 1.
But that was funny. I saw that. I'm like, oh, hell no.
That was at the time. We don't want to give too many things like that because it's still a really great experience. But
the other thing I was going to say, so you had that moment with the horse, and the moment I had getting out of the water with Cassie.
Oh, my God.
It was like an extra long,
yeah, your face was hilarious. Like, I can't believe I just freaking did that with my baby.
That was awesome.
It was really cool.
I really liked that.
And what a brave kid we got.
That Cassie.
What's the deal with that one?
Oh my God, she volunteered to jump in.
Yeah, there was not even an argument about who was going to jump in. She was like, raise hand, bloop, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. Put me in, coach.
And then Evelyn's eyes went, oh God, thank God.
Thank God I don't have to do that.
Because now I can just tell him to.
Because Chris is going in for sure. It's your baby. You got to jump in with her. I think some other things. Oh, you know what? This is so not a nice thing to say, but the first day.
Not a good way to start something.
No. I mean, because I mean it with love. Okay, this is what I'm saying. So the first day when we struggled. Okay, really, we struggled.
You didn't see me dry heaving for a minute.
Yes.
When I stopped and did what I did, I was dry heaving.
And then they kept taking our vitals every 15 minutes because they were very concerned we were going to have heart attacks.
Well, let's be honest. They kept taking your vitals.
Okay, they kept taking my vitals, but you're the one that was heaving, buddy.
I did, but after they took my vitals once, they're like,
"You're fine.
Get up, you baby.
Get out of here, you big baby." But what is a little bit of a relief to me was seeing that the Thompson parents also struggled on day 1 like we did. Mm-hmm. So. And like I said, that sounds weird. I don't want to be like, oh, they struggled too. Then yay, we all struggled.
We just thought we were like, oh
we
my
thought
God,
we were alone in that.
Yeah.
We really thought we were really that bad.
Yes,
on day 1.
And we didn't feel as bad after we watched the first episode because the first episode of the season, even every episode of the season, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
One episode, some guy got helicopter lifted out.
Yeah.
Another episode, didn't somebody have to tap and the kids just went.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's hard. And
it's really hard.
And not to give away too much of the back, but we have a Facebook group with some of the families.
Yeah.
And some of them are like, what did you sign up for? We're like, oh, we thought we were just going to do some challenges and maybe camp outside.
Yeah.
Some else they just said, come, you're going to go hike through the mountains, but not
we didn't know we were you know. And then the one thing we didn't know for sure is if it was called Survivalists.
Oh yeah, that too. It was outdoorsy for a while.
It was called outdoorsy. And so we kind of were like, oh yeah, we could do outdoorsy.
Yeah,
then they're like working title Survivalists, and we're like, wait, what? Wait,
and
hold on.
Outdoorsy.
Yeah.
I wonder if they turned people off. That's why.
I don't know, but it scared the crap out of me when it said that, and I was like, wait, what are we getting ourselves into? This sounds very scary.
Well, when we did do our medical test the first day, they were like, you were not on vacation.
Yeah.
Did they tell you that?
Yeah, they did.
They were like, you're not on vacation, so don't act like you are. So I didn't. I didn't drink a case. I had 3.
Shut up. You're so stupid.
I know. Okay, there's a couple things kids said. When Cassie gets on the horse and she goes, I'm more used to merry-go-rounds. Where'd she go? Cassie, that was so adorable, girl.
I was more used to merry-go-rounds.
Did you like your horse?
Yes, I loved it so much. Random fact about the horse. It hasn't been rode in 3 years.
Oh, that's right.
Because it's shoulder, so I was the first one to ride it.
Yeah, that's what they said, that they gave her a very small horse.
Fred. Very nice.
Fred was a cool dude.
Fred was a cool guy.
He was the cowboy.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. And he was the one that's basically was like, you're perfect size to get on this horse, Cassie. So put her on that horse. And he goes, this horse has not been ridden in 3 years. And she was like, oh my God. It was cute. The other cool thing about the horse was we didn't get enough of them. And then second was my son's face on that horse.
Oh my God, Aiden loved it.
He was in heaven. I've never seen him on a horse before, and he was all about it. I could not believe it. I was like, we probably need to find him riding lessons or something out here.
You think we put one of those saddles on a chicken?
I don't think it'll work.
Okay.
Don't think so.
Let's get a bigger dog
Chickens
next time.
are too tiny.
We get a Great Dane. That's kind of like a horse.
Sure, I guess we could try that. We have the backyard for that.
Aiden's a small kid. All right. One of the things that Aiden did. Once he grabbed the camera and he's like, "Hey guys, the boy Aiden here," and just went into it, which I thought was amazing. It shows how much he's learned from the podcast that he does and stuff. But the other thing was when we were doing the tent, I'm like, "Aiden, I need that rock. Give it to me." He's standing right next to it. He grabs it. He just kind of like tosses it near me and turns around and keeps doing it.
I know. It was pretty funny. Okay, rewatch the episode. So it's available on demand, by the way. You can watch BYUtv app. It's completely free to download and watch all of their content. I really like their content too. But you can rewatch the episode over and over. We've watched it, 3 times now? I think. At least, because I wanted to watch it again with nobody around and kind of like focus in on all of the things that I didn't see the first time.
And probably watch it a couple more times because a lot of things you don't hear because you're thinking about something else. So,
right.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. And I want to take pictures of the screen.
Yeah, which I took a couple screenshots and posted, which is kind of cool. So Dramamatic. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, okay, that's so cute. That's a cute part.
I loved it. The girls were in their tent by themselves.
Yeah.
Playing with the small Osmo camera.
Yeah.
I don't know what that led up to, but I'm sure there was probably about 25 minutes before that. Probably another 25 minutes on the backside of it. But it was so cute because Julian asked Cassie,
"What would you call today?"
And she goes, Dramamatic.
Dramamatic. And Julian's face. She looks at the camera. Dramamatic.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
It's cute because it was, I love in my, mommy perspective, it's really cool to see your oldest baby and your youngest baby get along so well. And they are like, they are best friends in real life, like off camera.
Unless somebody eats the last piece of pizza.
Okay, that's
all gloves off in Thunderdome.
And there should be. It should be like that. You know what I mean? All is fair in love and pizza. So with that, though, she was 9. Julene was 17. And it's a special bond that those two have. And to see them get goofy and silly in that tent.
And to hear them, too. We didn't know what they were really saying. They were next to us, but it was him giggling and stuff. It was cute.
They're
and then
doing something.
10 minutes later, we were all asleep.
Yeah, because we crashed out. You don't even know. You just want to sleep because there's so many mosquitoes. You don't want to be outside.
No, and I mean, but it was so beautiful. The only thing I was a little disappointed about was we didn't see enough wildlife.
Yeah, we did see some sheep when we got to the top of the summit where the water was.
Yes.
There was some really beautiful sheep. I think like some longhorn sheep. Bighorn sheep. Bighorn sheep.
Yep.
But
that was it.
That was it.
We saw a couple of antelope and deer on the ride to a location, but that's about it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder why. I mean, it was the summer,
so they were probably higher in the mountains and stuff. But we were 10,000 feet
that's
up
what
there.
I'm saying. We were really high.
Yeah, that's why I was disappointed. Okay, the one thing that I think that would have made it easier for us would be if we knew anything. And I say that honestly because we didn't know anything. We were just told, all right, here are your things. Go over there. Right. All right, now walk toward that GPS corn nut.
Oh, yeah, they didn't put that in there nearly enough. So we kept calling them because, we got little kids.
Yeah.
We weren't calling them coordinates. We were calling them corn nuts the whole time.
And they put it in once.
Go find the corn nuts. Go. Who found the corn nuts?
They put that and poop hug in once.
Poop hug got a little love in there. We did lots of poop hugs.
Yeah, we did.
Poop hug. Because Cassie used to say poop hug. She didn't know how to say group hug.
Yeah.
When she was really little.
So cute.
And so all we would say from then on was poop hug.
But if we would have just known that the first day is 6 miles, the second day is 5 miles.
Yeah.
I would have been mentally prepared. No, it was walk that way.
And just good luck. And then you get to your corn nuts, and then you're going, wait, what? 3 more miles? And they're like, yeah, it's a short 3 miles this way. A short 3 mile.
Yeah, 3 miles straight up.
That's a 5K, okay, dude. in not on the flat surface, bud. Yeah, no. So that was pretty crazy. I want to say that some of the fun stuff that they obviously don't show on the show is the trying to go to the bathroom.
Oh, that was awesome. They did mention it a little bit because of the Thompsons.
Yeah, that was hard. Thompsons had 2 girls, of course, and Leanne. I mean, they're daughters, and then Leanne. Yep. Same with us. It was me and my 2 girls. And it was really cute because Al on their side had made like a makeshift tent. They turned one of their tents or tarp or something, right?
Tent-a-potty.
A tent-a-potty. It was super cute. And I was like, that was a genius move.
Could have been a tarp-a-potty.
But it was kind of sweet because they did say like, if you guys need to go to the bathroom.
I remember they did offer it to you guys.
Yeah, and
they
I
were
was
only right over there. They showed a couple shots of their tent with our tents in the background or vice versa.
And it wasn't, we were not far from them. Like we could see them. We were there's a little dip between us and that was it. We could wave and say hi.
Yeah.
I mean, and interact, and we talked to other families. We walked by them. We were up on a hill, so going down the hill was hard because coming back up was hard. Yeah, going down, you're like, I don't know if I want to go down there. I know I got to get water.
Yeah, we were. So I took Aiden.
Yeah,
down
you
there.
hiked down there.
Down to the snow is where I hiked to go get water.
Yeah, isn't that nuts? Where it was freaking actually snow. So then I took the girls on a really long walk to go find a place to sit and squat.
Tree.
And that was the thing. On that second night, there was no trees anywhere where we were except for below, not level. So we had to hide. We ended up taking our blow up mats.
Yes.
They give you these really thin mats that you can kind of blow up within just a few puffs of air. We took those. I wrapped it around the girl.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
And I was like, just squat, girl, go. And then, in the wide open, we were just hoping nobody be looking at us.
Wide open.
Yeah.
Pooping under stars of blue. I don't even know those words.
It was kind of like that, though.
Yeah, I know. Something like that. That was quite hilarious because I rubbed it in.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, you guys go do that. I'm going to turn around and go pee.
Yeah, you just peed off the side of a cliff. It was like, what the heck, you jerk? That's not fair.
I'm like, I scared all the bears.
Yeah, you go into the wind. That's all I can ask.
But then, of course, if you watch the show, Cassie got sick.
Yeah, so there's that. That happened.
And I'm glad, just like they didn't show me dry heaving for 5 minutes.
Right.
They didn't show exactly how sick she was because she was such a trooper. She was standing there. She had thrown up twice.
Yeah.
She was sitting down and she's like, I'm fine. I just took a drink of water.
They show her
the third time?
They show her in the tent with us. And that was after throw up number one.
Correct.
And that's what they don't show because they don't show that she had gotten sick right then.
No, and then we get her out of the tent. We try to feed her some food. She threw up again.
Yes.
Then we're sitting down. She got some water and she's feeling good. It was half an hour later.
And we thought that everything was going to be fine.
She stood up, took 3 steps, and threw up again. And that's when I knew I wasn't going to make her go anywhere else. I'm not going to make her go up a hill, or I'm not even. And it wasn't even like me saying, "No, you're not going that way." It was like, "Why?" Like this.
Yeah. And her face was really red and pinky, and she was
pale,
flushed. She was pink with and white. It was weird. She just started to look different.
And they offered to us like, "Hey, do you want to split up?" And like you can go, Chris, with Julene. And I'm like, why would I? Evelyn's like having a little rough time. Why would I send her down a hill with a daughter that's throwing up? Plus, Aiden.
Yeah.
And
that was the weird thing. So what you don't see is the adventure that began after we tapped.
Correct.
The adventure was hiking all the way back out.
Yeah, remember where we camped the first night?
Yeah, we had to hike all the way to that spot.
To get picked up. Yeah.
And then go to another location where we sat and waited.
Well, let's
and then to another location.
By a rhino that could only take a couple of us at a time,
right.
And then to a truck that was waiting for us. So we had 2 trips in the rhino, a truck, and then we got over there and had to take 2 more trips in a rhino. I mean, it was an adventure just
to get out
after
of there.
that.
Yeah, to get out of there.
But it was
part of us was like, why didn't we just go straight? Forget it. Come on, Cassie, we'll carry you the whole way up that.
Exactly.
No, I mean, it was
steep.
It was steep.
It was steep.
I applaud the Thompsons so much. I mean,
Captain Safety and the whole
that was
family.
so freaking cute. Yeah, Captain Safety. That was so
I want to get a hat made
cute.
and send it to him.
I thought about that. Like, what can we send them?
Captain Safety.
They're just
awesome.
the cutest, sweetest people. Really, like, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, like, really, really like them.
Very nice people.
So what you don't see also is at the very end, they get to the finish line. We finally get to the finish line with them. We have to drive a few hours.
Yes.
Right? It was like a couple hours.
We didn't. It
An
was
hour and a half?
It was. We tapped before we started.
Right.
So it was early in the morning, and we didn't get over until afternoon.
Right, because we had to hike down and then
get
take
transported
the drive
out.
out. So we
It's
get
a
to
long
this.
way.
Oh, it was so long. So we finally get to the spot where they're going to take us up to the finish line to go and do like an exit interview thing, right? That you
saw
see
on
us,
the ice
yeah,
chest.
on the ice chest and stuff. Well, we see the Thompsons there, right? And they're beat. They're so tired, but we're so happy for them. And what you don't see is what the thing to me was the most sweetest thing of the whole trip.
Yeah.
Was their girls walk right up to my girls and just hug so tightly, and they come over to me, and little Lily is like, "Oh my God," and she's like hugs me, and
we just found out.
Yeah, and what happened? And they're, I'm like, "Oh my God, you guys are incredible! You did it! You guys are so rock!"
They did it.
And they were just. They were so like, I think we just were all so proud of everybody, and they were proud of us, and they understood what happened. And
it was that thing that you do with someone, and you're like, yeah, now me and you have a relationship.
Yeah, like
forever.
we
no matter
did
what,
that.
yeah, like
we did that.
Like you and I will know each other forever for that one thing, and we will respect each other and probably like each other forever. So that's cool. You get to call him anytime,
Yes, and I kind of feel like it would be really, really fun if we all went camping together.
Yes, at the same spot.
At the same spot and hiked it, but hiked it at our own pace.
Yep.
Took our freaking time and, didn't have to overdo it, you know, and
maybe
really
maybe we rent horses. Yeah, renting horses.
We take an alpaca.
Hey, Fred, can we borrow a horse?
Fred, we need a horse. Fred, can we take your horses?
Can we take an alpaca?
No, but we do something where we drive in a little and then because I want to take that in more. I mean, there was so much we didn't get to see just because we were so in the moment of hurrying and doing these things.
Camera guys, sound guys. Okay, one thing I forgot. A little behind the scenes before we get out of here.
Yeah.
It was raining sometimes when we were doing our hike. Just a little bit, little misty.
Little misty.
Not a lot.
It
but
did.
a little bit of
I
rain.
know on the second night it rained.
So
night.
So the sound crew had to take the precaution and cover everything.
Oh, I know what you're going to say now.
So they cover all their, the little devices, which are like small, like lavalier microphone battery things. They're small, like a
Little
credit
packs.
card. It's like a really thick credit card.
So I think we have to carry these on us because we're mic'd the entire time. Yeah.
And the kids are recording theirs. And so they have to cover them up, and what they use is non-lubricated condoms.
That was the funniest thing to me. Wait, what are you using? We found that these work the best.
And what did Aiden say?
What did Aiden say?
He's like, "Oh, that feels good."
He was just like, he had no idea what it was.
No, and he still does it. He's not here, is he? No, he still does it. But when he said it, the sound guy
was
perked up. And Adam, our field producer, he was like, "Oh God!"
He couldn't stop laughing.
We were rolling, and Aiden's like, "What?"
That was hilarious. That was a funny moment. I forgot about that.
I just remembered it right now. I didn't write that one down.
So funny. No, there was a ton of great moments. There was
the one thing. Go ahead. No, I was gonna say the one thing they didn't show, which I think might have just been for us. Honestly, now that I think about it, was that we did, however, get to raise our flag.
We did. You're right. That's one thing I wish that we got to put in there.
Correct.
They filmed us doing it.
Yeah, we did it all. They gave us that option since it did come down to Cassie being sick.
They said because we had to pull her.
Yeah.
They said it wasn't like you all just quit because you had to quit.
So
they were really sweet about it.
Really
they were like,
nice.
We would like you to have the opportunity to hoist your flag because you are survivalists. And we were like, okay, we're going to do it. And we got up on the hill and we dug the thing and we
it's so
hoisted
cool.
the flag. Yeah. So that was really cool. You don't get to see that. I wish we got to see that. But
that would have
it'd be
been
neat
cool
to get a
see.
picture of. It's
But
cool.
on the reunion show.
I really hope that they take all the families that tapped out. Oh, wait, we're the only ones.
Maybe we'll get to hang out with those parents and let their kids do it.
Yeah. Oh my God. I love that idea. Give all of the people that didn't finish, because there were a lot of people that had to tap, and then there are other
spider bite guy, Floyd.
Floyd Jones.
Yep.
Him and all the rest of the people that didn't get to finish come back and get to do something.
Get to do it, yeah.
And we do it.
Okay, so
and I'll be in shape this time, man. You don't even know. I'm like, I will be so amped up.
The only other thing that I had written down, and I just want to say it because it was one of the funniest things that I saw, and it was when Leanne Thompson was like, if I see that finish line, I'm going to drop my stick because I don't need no stick to run. And she
goes, wait, maybe never mind. Yes, I do.
She trips. Oh, my God. Saying, I don't need no stick to run.
Leanne, that was the best part. And you were so funny how you played it, and it was so funny.
Oh, my God. It was awesome.
Okay, wait. Maybe I do. Oh, you were so cute. You guys were so awesome. Like, it was so hard to not. How could you not root for somebody? I don't know. Like, it's
especially.
I
when
don't
you're
think it's in our
experiencing
genes.
it too.
Yes, I don't think it's in our genes to be negative or. I'm competitive, of course.
Yeah,
but
are.
This was out of my wheelhouse, so there was no need for me to be that way. There's no need. I like being competitive when I know what the hell I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Or when you're told something. Like, okay, go play basketball. Not walk that way.
Yeah, it's so hard to be competitive when you don't know. And then
what the hell you're doing.
And you're just hoping that their kids also are getting the great experience that your kids are getting. And you're looking at their kids and you're thinking they're the cutest, freaking sweetest things. And I'm like, I really hope that they don't struggle. Like, I don't want them to struggle. You don't
even though we are.
We are struggling, but I don't want anybody to struggle. Like, it's so hard.
Yeah.
But anyway, so enough love. Enough of the family love.
Right. We'll have more behind the scenes talk about this because there are a lot of things that happened that were just small things you didn't notice. That helped us or helped the crew or did something else that were fun and probably memorable.
And season 2, BYU, they've got a season 2, and this one is
Moab,
in
Utah.
Moab. Is it Utah or Arizona?
Moab, Utah.
I think some of them were in Arizona.
Well, they might have done 2 locations, but I know that Moab, Utah is one because one of the people posted this thing of like, didn't think I was ever going to do this.
Yeah, totally. It was such a cool experience, and I hope all these families get everything that they need to get out of it like we did. I feel, even though we had a little PTSD, I feel watching it and thinking about it for a few weeks after we did it, we were like, let's not speak of this for a few more. Yeah. No, we were just so tired. I mean,
think we all felt really accomplished too.
We did.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
No,
I'll tell you that. And if you want to do it, I don't know. Are they still doing another season after this one?
Okay, you know what? You can't sign us up for stuff anymore. Okay,
sure,
bud?
I can.
No.
All
right.
Unless you have our permission.
I don't need your permission. I own you.
I own you. Jeez.
All right. Well, let's get out of here and go have a poop hug.
Okay. Poop hug.
All right.
Hey, we'll catch you later. Maybe remember, if you want to catch up on any of these episodes, we appreciate you. We love you. We notice that you listen, and we do really appreciate everything that you bring to the table. And we love you.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to hit up Colin and try to get him on the show.
Oh, my God, that'd be super fun.
He's so dope.
He might be on a mountain right now, though.
Yeah, he's on K2, but after he comes down the mountain.
Yeah, then we can talk about it.
I mean, he's Snapchatting from up there. He's got connection.
Yeah, we can totally zoom in. Let's zoom in from the top of the
K2.
mountain.
Thank you guys for listening so much. Again, this is Funner.com, and until next time.
We'll catch you later.
Conversate with us.
ConverSEAT with us.
Thank you for listening to Conversate with us.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.